He's on your side, you see? Man, I am headed south, headed to Dale Bumper's White River Refuge, and I'm meeting up with my good friend Mark, and Robin and Bubba have come in from Mississippi, and I think the first thing we're gonna do is meet up in DeWitt. I just got off work, and I have had the ears peel back on this thing, headed south. So we're gonna grab a bite to eat, and then we're gonna head back to the camp. We're gonna make a plan, see if we can't find some squirrels. Man, I look forward to these good times. What y'all up to, man?
Waiting on you. It's about 210.
210. The channel just went over 7,000 subscribers, and I cannot tell you how grateful I am that y'all watch and subscribe. And so I'd like to do a giveaway. So the vest I wear, you know, the one that I talk about all the time, my squirrel vest, and I'll show it to you a little bit later in the video. I'm gonna do a giveaway. Y'all hang around and I'll tell you how to get in on that. Right here? I think I see him, but I ain't sure. Let me try it. Here we go. Yep, he's there. There he comes. He shot up.
No, probably not too far.
He said you get lead poison eating. I mean, you guys check this out. Weird.
This falls. I bet somebody saved it many years ago.
That's something else, isn't it? Just to walk up on this out in the middle of public land. I mean, in the middle of nowhere. Sweet. Man, Robin got a tip for y'all squirrel hunting.
When you're still hunting and you shoot one, especially with a shotgun, have your little turkey call with you and let things settle down. Yow, 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 yow. And that makes the squirrel feel secure. He'll come out to play again.
Bubba, is he telling us the truth?
I don't know. You know, he tells so much sometimes it's hard.
It's hard to know when it's the truth and when it's not. I'm probably dumb enough to try it, but if it don't work, you'll never see it on camera. There he is, right there.
Hey, he's coming towards you.
Somebody got him. right. That sucker's still trying to be alive. Y'all must hit him about 30 times.
Hey, coming down, coming down, coming down.
I'm shot behind. Here he comes.
He's coming down.
Golly. Man, that sucker moving that fast, I couldn't hit him. Well, we saw that one. And, man, he messed around and started back down the tree, and Mark shot and I shot, and he hit a hole before we could get there. Brother Blink has made it to Arkansas.
I'm delighted and excited.
We also got Bandit and Hank. They're handling their business this morning. This right here, this best squirrel dogs in Mississippi, and they've come to Arkansas. And here's Bubba.
Good morning, fellas.
That's right. You see it? Get him. Good shot. Good shot. He sure walked up and seen it, but they was pretty serious on that tree when they got to it.
Huh?
You move or you see him balled up?
Oh, he's sitting up in that false. Just hunker down. I can just.
Man, show us what you're doing right there. That's a tip of the day right there.
You're rubbing this bottle on it and making a little noise. He ain't coming out.
He won't out of that. There you go.
Just ducked over in the little creek.
He probably going to a hole. Yeah. Did I hit him?
I didn't see it.
Yeah, I think I hit him. He didn't fall, but I know where he's at. He's in the top of it. There he comes. I'm out. That steel shot ain't doing it. I think I got him one good lick though. What's up with this steel shot? There he come. He full of shot?
Yeah, he bleeding pretty good.
I hit him first time I shot.
Yeah.
Is that a red squirrel?
No, but he got a red tail in.
Sure does. Just to let y'all know, when you come down to the White River, they make the best looking ones right in the back. Alright, now that the hunt's over, it's time to clean these squirrels. I was sent this quick skinner tool to try out and to give you an honest review on it. I gotta say, this thing works perfectly. Makes the whole cleaning process so much faster and easier than doing it the traditional way. If you're a serious squirrel hunter, I highly recommend getting one of these. It's one of those tools that once you use it, you wonder how you ever did it without it. I keep mine right behind the seat of my truck so it's always ready to go. Alright, squirrels are clean and we're ready to head home. Let's turn these into some squirrel empanadas. Robin and Bubba have made it back. They've got the dogs locked up. Mark has already went back to his house and kind of kind of seems sad. Squirrel camp's empty. But you know what? We're here, and what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and cook these squirrels that we harvested down at the White River. So the first thing we're doing is getting us a big pan. I've already got the squirrels quartered up, and I'm going to put them into this boiling water and let them cook for, I don't know, probably an hour and a half, maybe a little longer. I'll pull one out every once in a while and check it and see how tender it is. So we got to get it tender enough we can pull it off the bone, pull all the meat off of it. That's kind of how I did it. I left the back on them, the back legs, but I pulled all the front legs off. I left go ahead and cut the ribs off. That's what I did. And you know, at a federal refuge, you have to use steel shot. So I've done my best to feel through these. All right. Let's put the lid on, put it on high, get it boiling. Once it gets boiling, I'll turn it down, just kind of a slow boil. We'll let it cook hour and a half. We'll see you after that. Guys, I try to make sure that when I pull this meat that there aren't any BBs in it, because y'all know we used a shotgun for part of this. So we got our squirrel. It's all been pulled, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna pour it back in. I have rotel. Diced tomatoes with green chilies. We have ground cumin. Gonna add a teaspoon of that. Gonna add some salt. It says to add about a teaspoon, so I'm gonna doctor it up pretty good here. About a teaspoon of black pepper. I got garlic powder. I'm going to add about a half a teaspoon of that. And it calls for half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. But I got this Louisiana Cajun seasoning. I'm just going to doctor it up pretty good here. I'm going to fill that can about half full of water. Slow cook this where I can get that flavor throughout that meat. And we'll come back and look at it when it gets done. Check that out, guys. Oh, that's gonna be so good. I'm gonna put this in this bowl, and then I'm gonna put it in the fridge, and then tomorrow after church, we're gonna cook it for lunch. All right, guys, it's Sunday. We just got out of church. Let me show you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put a little flour down on my counter. I clean my counter real good. But the reason I'm putting a little flour down on it, just to make sure things don't stick down here. That's not what we want. And I'm actually going to use like a pizza crust. I'm sure some of you guys that are smart as I don't know what can make your own crust. But I am using this. I was trying to figure out a way to cut these. I'm just going to use a lid I got right here. Now watch how fast I do this. Whoa! Y'all check that out. Here we go. Now let's take them over here and put them in and get them cooked. All right, so I've been heating up a little oil. I got a place to put them. We're gonna put them in, make sure this is going, oh yeah, it's gonna be just right. Lord, thank you for today. And Lord, I want to thank you for the whole weekend. I thank you for Bubba. I thank you for Robin. And Lord, Mark's probably one of my best friends. And I thank you so much for him. And Lord, I thank you for the time that we got to spend together. I thank you for the hunting that we got to do, spending time in your creation. And Lord, I thank you for this food. Please bless it for the nourishment of my body, Lord. Thank you. Man, let's check this out. Oh, look at that cheese. You know that's gonna be good. Oh, man. These are delicious. I wish my friends were here to enjoy this with me right now. Squirrel empanadas. I want you to know they make a special crust that are made specially for empanadas. Our grocery store didn't have them, so we use pizza crust, and I'm telling you, it's just as good. You need to cook it really thin or roll it up really thin, because if you don't, I could see that it would have a potential to want to be doughy. This could be my favorite way to eat squirrel. You know, as I sit here after a successful day in the woods with good friends, good dogs, and good food, I can't help but be reminded of something. In Matthew 6:26, Jesus says, "Look at the birds of the air. They do not sow or reap, store away in barns, and yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not much more valuable than they?" God provides. Whether it's Hank and Bandit's treeing a squirrel, the skills to clean and cook what we harvest, or friends and family to share it with, it all comes from Him. We live in a world that's pretty disconnected from where our food comes from. But out here, you're reminded real quick that every meal is a gift. Every hunt is a blessing, and every opportunity to be outdoors in God's creation is something to be thankful for. That's why we hit 7,000 subscribers. And I want to give back to you all, because this channel isn't about me. It's about community, stewardship, and honoring what God's given us. So whether you're hunting, fishing, working, or just about your day, take a moment to thank God for His provision. He's faithful even in the small things. Thanks for watching. God bless you, and we'll see you on the next one. And speaking of being thankful, I am so thankful that you guys helped me reach 7,000 subscribers. And so I want to give back to you. You know, this is the hunting vest that I use. It's a squirrel vest. And you could use it for upland game too. And man, I absolutely love it. I've ordered another one. And I'd like to give it away to one of you guys. And I'm also going to throw in one of the quick skinners that I have. Put it in and I'll mail it to you. And here is how you get in on it. All you have to do is leave a comment in this video. Man, that's it. I'd appreciate it if you'd subscribe, but you don't have to. You can tell me about one of your favorite hunting stories, or you can just say hello, whatever you want to do. And on January the 28th, I'll use a random comment selector. I'll enter all the comments in. It will randomly select one of those comments. I'll contact you through YouTube. That's the only way that I have to get in contact with you. And I'll make a short of the selection process so that you'll know that it was all on the up and up. Now, this giveaway is not sponsored by YouTube or any other sponsors, just me. Just my way of saying thank you to you. I really do appreciate all of you watching, all the comments you make. Keep on watching. Thank you. Stick around. The next one's on the way, and I think you're going to like it.